Hey, what up? This is Andy E., the Intergalactic Entrepreneur. Today is day one. Day one, we're going to make $100 a day online in 30 days or less. I'm super excited about this whole month. I'm going to be going through, I'm going to be doing all the things that I've learned how to do with digital marketing, email marketing, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing every step of the way. And in 30 days, we're going to be making $100 a day online every day. So I hope you follow along, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoy the content, comment below, let me know what you're doing, and we'll build this community together, and each of us can help each other out, and before too long we'll be all making $100 a day or more online doing all these things that I'm going to cover for the next 30 days. So day one, these are the things you need to do to really get started on your journey. So number one is you got to find your niche. You got to think about what you're going to do, what you're going to work with, what you're going to sell. Now, there's a few things that go into finding your niche. First of all, ask your questions. What do you enjoy doing? What are you the most knowledgeable about? Think about things that you love to do and that you can teach people how to do. Maybe it's bartending or cooking or different books, how to learn, all sorts of things, health and fitness. I mean, there's so many ways, so many niches to discover and to develop that it really just depends on your personality and what you love to do. So really think about that. And then there's ways to go around and find out, what's selling, what people are selling out there, what people are niching into, and what works for what's already working. You don't want to have to reinvent the wheel, as everybody says. You just want to find out what's working and adapt it for yourself. So, number one, pick your niche. Now, for me, I'm a certified hypnotherapist. So, a lot of people come to me for smoking, to stop smoking. And I know that that's a huge niche. It's a big pain point for a lot of people. They know that they don't want to smoke, but they continue to do so. So I'm developing the stop smoking niche, and now there's already a lot of people out there doing that, but I'm bringing my own unique personality to it and my own approach. So I think it's going to be very successful. Like I said, I'm a hypnotherapist already, and I know that it's a hot market because people come to me all the time for smoking. So the second thing you want to do is once you find your niche, then validate that niche. Look online and see what people are already doing regarding that niche. Google search it. Search on Amazon. Find courses and books that are for sale regarding your niche. And just look around and see what's happening. If there's not any books or any courses out there, it might not be a great niche to get into. Unless you find a unique angle that you can come in and be the first to market. So the best way to do this in 30 days or less is find something that is working already and adapt it for yourself. So number one, find your niche. Number two, go online and do some research and validate that niche and make sure that there's already people out there doing that. So once you got those things decided, you find out what you're going to do, then the next thing you want to do is come up with a name. You want to come up with a name for your product or service or whatever you're thinking about doing. Perhaps you're going to be selling bartending course. Perhaps you're going to be selling online workout regimen. Think about the name that you want to call whatever you're going to be doing. Try to make it a name that's interesting and that involves what you're selling, what you're working with. So, for instance, my stop smoking program I'm calling Way of the Non-Smoker. Now, I looked around and there was a lot of quitsmoking.coms and this and that. And it doesn't really matter how long your URL is. It can be long these days. It doesn't matter. So, you just want to have the name in there, very clear. You want to find the URL for it. Make sure it's available. And so once you have your name, then you're going to get started putting all the pieces into place, right? So you've got your name. My name is Way of the Non-Smoker, and I'm going to help people quit smoking. So The thing to do once you get your name, which that was number 3. Number 4 is buy the domain name. That's right. Go to GoDaddy.com or any of the domain sites. Search your name. If it's already taken, then you got to come up with another name. So, correlate those two. Find a name. Search for it on domain sites, and if it's available, then get it. Buy that domain. I think it's $12.17 for the year. So, get your domain name, and once you got your name, your niche, and your domain, then then things really start cooking. It's really time to get started. So we'll keep going through the list here. Number 1, find your niche. Number 2, validate it online. Number 3, name your product or service. Number 4, get the domain name. Once you've done all that, then it's time to really get cooking. Then you get into Google and set up your email. And the reason you do this is because you're going to be using your email to set up all of your other accounts relating to your product or service. So go to Google, put the name of the product or service in the Gmail account. So for instance, mine is wayoftheNonsmoker@gmail.com. That's my email address for the stop smoking service. So you set up the Google account, you set up your Gmail, you set up a YouTube channel. This is going to be very important because you're going to be making lots of YouTube videos regarding your niche. That's going to be one of the ways that we drive traffic to the information. So this is important. You set up the Gmail account, you set up the YouTube page. Those are related in Google. So once you've got that finished, you move on to number 6 and you set up a MailChimp account. Go to MailChimp, set it up with your email. It's free. It starts off free, and you'll just be using the free version until you really get going making some money. Then you can afford to upgrade. But for now, just get started. You can do the free version. You can send several thousand emails per month, and that will be one of the main ways that we keep driving traffic to our service, is get people on the email list. And we'll set up a couple different funnels to get them interested and eventually buying your product. So you're going to set up the MailChimp account. Then you move on to number 7. You set up a Facebook page and a Facebook group. So you're going to set up your business page, and that's very easy. All this stuff, if you can't figure out how to do it, all you got to do is Google it, and there's hundreds of videos that will show you how to go through and set everything up. So you set up your Facebook page, you set up a Facebook group, and the group is going to be really important because you're going to invite people to this group, and you're going to be in there involved and having conversations with people, and that's also a source of traffic and a way that you can educate people to allow them to go deeper into your information and eventually getting your product or service and telling other people about it as well. So set up the Facebook page and group. Move on to number 8, set up your Instagram account. And that's pretty self-explanatory as well. So use your email, because each day you're going to be putting up 3 to 5 photo images of your product or service, some inspirational quotes, a bunch of hashtags relating, and you're going to basically use Instagram as well to drive traffic to your information. And we'll get further into that as we go along, but today, Day 1, we're just making sure to set everything up properly so that we can get moving immediately. After you set up that, set up your Twitter account. And number 9 and number 10, set up your Pinterest account. So those are the main things you're going to need. You're going to need to, number 1, find your niche. Number 2, validate it by doing your research. Number 3, name your product or service. Number 4, get the domain name for that name. Number 5, set up your Google account, Gmail, and YouTube. Number 6, set up a MailChimp account for email marketing. Number 7, set up a Facebook page and a group page. Number 8, set up Instagram. Number 9, Twitter. And number 10, Pinterest. That's right. Those are the top 10 things to get started on today. Go ahead and set all those up. It shouldn't take you more than an hour or two. The total cost of that is going to be $12.17 for the domain name. So this is all you got to do for day 1. And then tomorrow we're going to get started on creating the product or service, creating the course, creating the email funnels, and all designed to get people into the funnels, start getting into your information, and eventually, buying whatever it is that you are selling them. So if you do not have a product or service that you're thinking about offering, look around and niche down anyway, because you can do affiliate marketing. So if you want to get into the stop smoking niche, like I am, for example, you could affiliate actually my program. I'm a hypnotist. I'm making a hypnosis stop smoking program. And if you want, you can use that affiliate link and sell that. Or there's all kinds of other stop smoking programs, or there's millions of things that you can sell with affiliate marketing. So really just niche down, find what you love, because you want to be passionate about it, because you're going to be making a lot of videos, writing a lot of blogs, writing a lot of emails, and you're going to want to love whatever it is you're talking about, because you're going to do a lot of it. So find your niche, set all these things up, subscribe to the channel, make sure you're following along. Each day it's going to build on the next, and in 30 days or less you're going to be making $100 per day. So I'm super excited. Leave a comment if you like this. Again, this is Andy E., the Intergalactic Entrepreneur. I'm super happy that you're on this journey, and let's go make some money. So we'll see you in the next video. Take care.